Howdy folks, Jeff here. Tonight I'm downstairs in my my little bar area. Require some work in here. Haven't been down here in a while. We don't always come down here, so. But tonight I'm installing a little feature in the refrigerator, or kegerator as some people call them. When we were down in New Hampshire last September, we were roaming around and come across a restaurant supply store which sold new and used equipment. We walked in there. I don't know exactly what the purpose of our visit was in there, but it caught my eye and I said I wanted to go in. So we went in and took a look around, and I come across this really neat rig. It's a water dispensing unit, and I modified and replaced the spout, and you put the glass underneath and just give it a little push, and water would normally come out. But I'm trying to gear this up for my own personal use for beer. So one of the things that was different was this was on a 90-degree here, because this used to sit up like something like this on a counter, and you would come along and put your water in it, and the water would just flow up and through and around. But I wanted it to come out of my refrigerator, so I cut the pieces off, modified them, drilled and tapped this unit, so this will go through the refrigerator door, and then my hose is going to hook onto this spigot right here. So it's not going to flow through this. This is just a bulkhead fitting, if you will, just to allow the hose to go through the door. So the hose is going to come through this onto this, and that should allow for fairly easy disassemble for cleaning as well. So anyway, let's get started on that. You can see there on the refrigerator door I have a small mark where I've started to drill the hole, and my battery was dying on my cordless drill. So I'm just going to switch that battery out and see if I can get a hole drilled there. I'm using a uni bit or a step drill. These things work really great, and are worth their money for drilling large diameter holes. As you can see, these things have little to no problem drilling through something like this. And I've pretty much exhausted the distance that one will go. Now, hopefully that made a small indent somewhere in here. It did. Well, I can pick up that hole on this side. All right, so I have my hole drilled here, and continued it on the inside. So there's insulation in between the doors, in between the plastic bit and the steel bit. So we just push this through, and you can see it's a pretty tight fit. We're not going to be losing a whole lot in the lines of the insulation. And yeah, it's barely coming through, but I think we can get a nut on that. Yeah. That's how that's done. Clean up a little bit of the mess in here. Now I did plan it so that when the door opened, the tap would go under the bar and knock that can over. No, I planned it so that it would go under the bar and not interfere with the opening of the fridge, so I can get to the kegs. The next thing I got to do is get a piece of line that's a little bit longer than this, so that I can attach it to my tap. Have a little extra in here, and then I can just take this line, disconnect it from the keg here, put it on this keg. This keg will still have the original thumb tap. Rarely do I have two kegs going at once, but it does happen. Actually, I have 2 batches on at once right now. So the result would be soon coming. Take your glass and you just come in and give that a little hit under the thing, and you can get the beer in your heads and enjoy a frosty one.